Namaste, Jai Bharat. When people are in politics who do not know how to do politics, things go wrong. This happens mostly when people inherit politics from their ancestry, as it is in Bharat. They have no idea how politics is done. I'm talking about the Canadian and Bharatiya relations. Canada is bent upon making our Bharat-Canada relations worse, from worst to worst. Why is it so? Why is it so? There are many things that one should think of, one should understand, one should open his eyes and see. Of course, it's an interest of the person, Trudeau. He wants to become popular, and someone has advised him, it seems, that this is one way to become popular with the people, and someone must have advised him that these kind of people will give him votes. Why is he letting? Not only Canada, there are many other countries also, at least 5 of them, who would let separatist movements take roots in their land. Khalistani question. Let's be very clear that there is no Khalistan movement within Bharat. Nobody in Bharat is asking for a Khalistan separate from Bharat. Nobody, in capital letters. If you're so kind to the separatists, who are also terrorists in many times, if you're so kind to them, if you're so sympathetic with them, if you're so taken to their kind of thinking, please give them space in your country. Or the other 5 nations who are in support of it, directly or indirectly, whichever manner it is, you give them space, let them make a Khalistan there. We have no objection. We can't accept them as the Sikhs in whatever case it is, because for us, Sikh is a great tradition of the Gurus. Starting right from Guru Nanak to all the great Sikh Gurus, they are our Gurus. They are the Gurus of Bharat. So we don't accept these people as Sikhs because they don't go by the Guru's wisdom or Guru's instructions and Guru's teachings and Guru's how they have demonstrated themselves. If you don't have sense, you at least see how they have lived, what kind of life they have shown to you to follow. I remember that Doha which was taught in the schools in my time. I don't know if it is still taught in schools. Agar Gobind na hote sunnat karti hoti sabki. This is Doha I learned in my schools. That is the importance of Guru Gobind Singh Ji. I need not say anything more. I need not say anything more. Without the Sikh Gurus, we would have suffered a lot. Shivaji Maharaj comes later. But the Sikh Gurus who protected this nation fundamentally and the dharma of this nation fundamentally and also protected the Sanskriti of this nation. Canadians don't think that Sikhs or Hindus are separate. We have same Sanskriti. We are the same people. And also we are blood relations otherwise. Don't mistake these separatist people who live or use their land for Sikhs. We don't consider them as Sikhs. We don't. Technically, if you speak theologically, let me ask you a question. Is there any ritual for a Hindu to become a Sikh? Serious theological question. Serious theological question I asked, and serious theological rituals I am asking. Is there any such rituals for a Hindu to become Sikh? A Hindu is something like going to RSS Shaka. There is no membership. You start going there, you are a member. You stop going there, you are still a member. To become a Sikh, you simply start following any of the Gurus, and following Gurus is just normal for the people of Bharat. And is there any ritual for a Sikh to become a Hindu? No rituals. He shaves off his beard, and then of course he is a Mona in Punjabi, Hindu. So don't think that Sikhs are separate from Bharat. They are archetype Bharatiya children, real children of this nation. And you think you can take them for your separate political intentions, whatever. So those people who are supposed to be demanding Khalistan using your soil, primarily Canada and then some other countries also, you know whom I mean. Using your soil, they are asking for Khalistan, but there is no such Khalistan movement in Bharat. Nobody in Punjab, no Sikh is, no, but Sikhs are all over the Bharat, all over the world. Nowhere else Sikhs are asking for Khalistan, separate Khalistan. They are comfortable with the entire Bharat. They are at home at any point in Bharat. They are at home in any corner of Bharat. It's their land. Not necessarily in Punjab only. Sikhs are everywhere. And he is called Sardar Ji because out of respect. They are supposed to lead us to whichever glory. So, if you are so sympathetic, I am talking to those who support separatism, starting with Trudeau. If they are so sympathetic and if you so much in favor of them, please give them space in your own land, because you let them use your land for terrorism, demanding Khalistan way. You can't sit there in Canada and ask for Khalistan in Bharat while no one in Bharat is in support of it. No Sikh in Bharat wants Khalistan. Nobody in Bharat wants Khalistan except some of the people staying in some places like Canada. If you are so kind, you give them space in your country, let them make Khalistan. We have nothing to do, but we don't accept them as Sikhs. Until you follow the Guru's wisdom, as I told you before, until they follow the Guru's wisdom, Guru's sanskara, how can we accept them as Sikhs? Just because he is tying turban on his head and keeping beard doesn't make him Sikh. They are not one of the Panch Pyares. They might be using Panch Kas, but they are not following the Panch Pyares. They don't follow the Sikh tradition. They don't follow the Guru tradition. They are making living out of Khalistan authority, power, like any separatists anywhere else. So give them space. Let them make Khalistan there. You do whatever you feel like. Then you will understand whether they are really followers of Sikh Dharma or spurious characters. You learn the hard way. There are some nations who think they will be able to break through. But please, why don't you open your eyes and see yourselves, see for yourselves and see yourselves that there is no such movement within Bharat. There is no such movement with the Sikhs per se. There is no Khalistan movement anywhere. It's only some people sitting at some corner with the support, with the money, with the other kinds of support from people like you. Speak of Khalistan, it doesn't affect us. It doesn't matter. But I think they can't come to Bharat because we will de-citizenize them. They can't come to Bharat because you speak against a nation. You're asking for separatism like once the Muslims have done. Muslims have done because they were so heartbroken before 1947 that they can't live with Hindus. They can't live with Hindus. All of them. Be it Jamaluddin Afghani, be it Syed Ahmad Khan, be it Shadar, be it anyone, all those series of people. We can't live with Hindus. Fine. They thought that they'll be comfortable with their own kind. And look at what happened to Pakistan. Just see what happened to Pakistan. Are they doing any kind of good? No, absolutely not. They're lost people. They're a lost society. No bearing of anything and no desideratum, no objective, no goal to go. They just live like vegetables. I'm telling that nation is vegetating. They have no objectives. They think something. Of course, they speak so many things. So loud people. And they don't realize or they know themselves that nothing means anything. So just speak to satisfy themselves. I don't want to say something that came to my mind. Anyway, forget it. So, people of Canada, those who are sensible, Canadians are not fools. They are good people, they are intelligent people. We had great relations with them for a long, long time. There are many people in Canada. Stop supporting such people who are abetting, promoting separatism, using your land, using your soil, just for someone's political gain. The same thing I am talking to all the 5 nations who are in support of separatism, not only in Bharat, but some other places as well. There are well-meaning people there. Majority of them are sensible, well-meaning people. They should stop. They should involve in the society, and don't allow such people to operate, creating separatism. You allowing their land for separatist movements in some other nation. The movement of Khalistan is a classical example. There is no Khalistan movement in Bharat. No one from Bharat is asking for a place like Khalistan. But yet there are some people living in your land asking for Khalistan. You give them. And then, in Hindi we say Bhaguto. Then you face the music. Anyway, for petty gains, people do great mistakes, gross mistakes. For petty gain, short-term gain, which is also not sure. There is no surety that this man you can come to power again. Most likely you are not coming to power. And do such things. Desperate attempt. Anyway, if you are so kind, keep the things with yourselves. Don't take it on us. We don't intervene in your matters, but don't take it on us. There are ethnic people from Bharat. They are not your people. Just because technically they may be your citizens, but their interests are not lying with your nation. Their interests are lying with a separate area where they themselves can rule. And even if someone gives, even if you people are, the Canadians are very large-hearted to give them a vast land, a fertile land where there can be a Khalistan. Do you think our people will go on to support them and leave? Absolutely out of question. No one from here will go to their kind of newfound Khalistan, even if you allow. You and they will remain together. And then later you fight, that's a different case. But you and they only. Now, no one from here is going to come. We are a nation-loving people. Stop this foolishness. It's real foolishness. It's real foolishness. I don't know how. That's what I said. People do politics who do not know how to do politics. Absolutely, they have no idea, and they are into this by virtue of their hereditary or something like that. Or some people are born great. Some achieve greatness. In some people, greatness is thrust upon. Don't be the third category. Unfortunately, it is. Anyway, stop providing space for separatism against my nation in your nations. We may meet again later. Till then, Namaste, Jai Bharat and Jai Shri Ram.